Hi, my name is Shalya Marsh. I'm currently a graduate student at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and I'm running for the Student Director at Large position on the NCECA Board of Directors. The Student Director at Large position is primarily to provide a voice for student membership in the organization. As your representative, there are several things that I am interested in doing. First, I'd like to work with the general membership and the board of NCECA to create a student advisory committee in order to represent more voices of the students and to understand their needs and desires within the organization. Secondly, I'd like to improve awareness for current student-directed programs, such as the undergraduate and graduate fellowships, the student perspectives programming, the exhibits that feature student work, and opportunities to critique with professionals in the field. Lastly, I'm very interested in connecting students to professionals in the field through the creation of a mentorship program that can help students who are particularly interested in curating exhibitions and writing about ceramics so that they can get the experience of people who are working doing those things. I think that NCECA can provide an opportunity for students to be involved in curating some exhibitions as part of the concurrent exhibitions at the NCECA conference. So let me tell you a little bit about my qualifications. I spent the time between undergraduate and graduate school exhibiting, teaching, and working in the community. I also participated in residencies and workshops, including a residency at Millersville University, a Kiln Guide residency at Watershed Center for Ceramic Arts, and the Lormina Salter Fellowship at the Baltimore Clay Works. During this time, I augmented my studio practice by working in the nonprofit sector. I started by teaching ceramics to children and worked up to running education programs and outreach programs in the community. During this time, I also ran a small nonprofit organization, and in my capacity running that organization, I curated exhibitions, organized events, raised money, and did grant writing. So I've had my fair share of experience with paperwork and board meetings. Currently, as a graduate student at UNL, I am the Clay Club Treasurer, and I serve on the Graduate Student Advisory Committee. My interest in the Student Director at Large position is really to not only give voice to students, but to expand and strengthen that voice. Make your voice heard and vote for me, Shalya Marsh, Student Director at Large. Thanks for watching. Take 78.